How to make a move on a girl. Alright, so this is probably one of the most asked questions I get. Based Zeus, what do you mean when you say, make a move on a girl? When's the right time to make a move? And how exactly do I do it? So today I'll answer all those questions. So next time you're with a girl, you'll know exactly how to make a move on her. What does it mean to make a move on a girl? I use this phrase a lot, and that's because making a move on a girl is how you show her you're interested without outright saying to her, I really like you. Making a move can mean a lot of things. If you don't really know a girl well enough then, making a move could mean going up and talking to her, getting her number, asking her to hang out. But if you do know a girl better and you're out on a date with her and you're hanging out with her, making a move would mean holding hands with her, putting your arm around her, flirting or teasing her directly, kissing her, or going up and dancing with her if you're out at a club or a bar. When you're out with a girl, you should do one or all of these things, depending on the specific situation you're in. But if you go out on a date with a girl, you should always do at least one of them. If you go on a date with a girl and you don't even touch her at least once, then you're setting up a vibe like you want to be friends with her, or that you're too much of a pussy to make a move. And that'll turn her off really fast. Don't forget your actual goal here, which is to establish a romantic or sexual relationship with her, not a friendly one. As far as actually making a move, there's no perfect time to make a move on a girl. The right time is when you feel like it. If I'm out with a girl and I feel like kissing her, I'll just go ahead and do it. The right time is when I decide to do it. This doesn't mean assaulting the girl by doing some dumb shit like randomly grabbing her ass because you felt like it was the right time. That's stupid, and it's not even what I'm talking about. If you're out with a girl and you're both having a good time and you think she's into you, go ahead and lean in for a kiss, and if she rejects it, then just act like nothing happened. No big deal. It's better to try it out and get rejected than to never have tried at all, right? Besides, if a girl agreed to hang out with you and you guys are both having a good time and the vibe is right, 9 out of 10 times, she won't reject you. Now, I know a lot of guys like to wait until the end of the date to try a kiss, but this is actually a bad idea because it ends up with both of you guys awkwardly waiting for the right time and having some dumb small talk until someone decides to do it, or even worse, until you guys both chicken out and it doesn't happen at all. I suggest going in for the kiss in the middle of the date, at a point when things are going well and you're both having fun, because it saves you from having an awkward situation at the end of the date, and it makes you look like a badass since most guys just wait till the end. So you come off as a little different and a lot more confident. Also, if you guys kiss and it goes well, it instantly enhances the vibe of the entire rest of the date. Long story short, take that bitch to the basket. Now, like I mentioned, kissing a girl is not the only way to make a move on her. Touching her is just as important because it's a good way to gauge how into you she is before you go in for the kiss. Some easy ways to casually touch her are to put your hand on her back when opening the door for her, or just walking with her, holding her hand, and leading her to wherever you guys are going, or putting your arm around her. Don't overthink this part, and the most important thing is don't delay it. If you go to the movies with a girl, as soon as you get in and sit down, you should put your arm around her. Don't do it the cheesy bullshit stretching thing that a lot of guys do, because it makes you look like a bullshit stereotypical dorky kid straight out of a 90s high school movie. The only time that's going to be acceptable is if you did it as a joke and she knew you were just kidding around. And that's it. In summary, make sure you touch the girl by taking her hand, putting your hand on hers, kissing her, anything you choose. When you go out on a date with her, don't be afraid to kiss her when you feel like it. Because if you're a badass-based Olympian like I know you are, the right time to do something is whenever you feel like doing it. Boom! Mic drop, cue the outro music. Want more simple, specific, straight-to-the-point tips on getting girls? Then join the Based Olympian Army by subscribing to my channel right now.